Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked... Let's get this game going. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Gators offense comes on the field first today. Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity in this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Get some space around the 30. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. On first down, it's play action. Here's a target, and it's complete. Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Running through the tackle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Offense accepts the penalty, moves them a little farther from their own end zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. near the goal line. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible, put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers, and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
He knocks this one right through. There's a flag down. It was on the defense. Wouldn't be enough for first-down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. That's a costly penalty for the special teams. Offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
And it's no good. He missed it. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Gators offense retakes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Pressure is coming. He cannot escape defense with a sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The Gators will have to kick it away. And that's the first punt today for the offense. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a that time. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Can he get there on the ground? He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, LSU. Now the all-important extra point. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Jukes to get free. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Fights through the tackler. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
He lets it go on the move, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The Gators will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And here's the return. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
He's running out of time here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
And we're able to get him down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Encroachment defense. So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. Second down after that previous play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And the Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Receivers are bunched together. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. The Gators offense retakes the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. It's the running back in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. First down and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a quick grab. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. And here comes a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
He bought some time, now lets it go. And the completion made. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure.
Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 15. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring it out from his own end zone. The returner is brought down. What's the start of the next drive?
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half.
The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
He's going to hand this off. Runs right over the defender. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, LSU. And this one is getting ugly. All the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
LSU 38. Florida.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run, he'll let it go. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
It's a good call against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And they'll give it to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Second down coming up.
Okay, ready? 29 Philly. 2, ready.
Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They'll test the right side here. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Breaking tackles. He takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation.
Touchdown Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down. Out
of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. eludes a tackle. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
On the set.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Moves.
Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th if they can't convert this third down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Gators will have to punt this one away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
to the 22.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break, we take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the same runner's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Third down coming up.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And looking to throw now on first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Ready up.
After the sack on first down, it's second down.
Spider. Ready.
And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Throws to the tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Quick throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they...
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the beatdown continues.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. 1-0. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Cricket.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator. And
the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up second down.
On the double. Set.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8.
Chris, a lot of these NFL scouts think that his speed is unique. I think it's the route running and the instincts to read coverage that really separates him. He has put on a show today.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Ready?
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Easy.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Touchdown, LSU. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And they tried the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Who was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. And this one is right through. and they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Returning this one from the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team then. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
At the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now for the offense.
First down.
Here we go. Reload. Blitz. Check.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Can. Check. Ready.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the run here. Lets it go. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and